Well, I still had some unfinished business up here in northern Saskatchewan from last November. I'd come up to try to get my redneck back and take a big old trophy Saskatchewan whitetail buck. But still, even then, I couldn't bring myself to pull the trigger. But now that I've lost even more of my orphaned fawns this past summer to predators, I decided when Victor called with the invite to come back up and finish what I had started, that this time Dixon would be the predator. And if given the opportunity, I'd take me a big old Saskatchewan trophy whitetail. So here I am back at Poplar Point to finish what I had started. Here comes a buck. Coming in. It looks like an 8. Tall G1s. Not a lot of mass, but it's a pretty deer. Pretty deer to watch this snowy morning here on Robinson's. You stomping your foot? You trying to figure me out? It's okay. It's okay. Well, y'all come on in and let me show you around my little tree hut here. This is my wall clock. One of my cameras mounted here. Binoculars. This is my combination pantry and tree hut armoire. Down here is my nature jug, my coffee maker, and my telephone. This is my easy chair. I got my gun rack, my grunt tube, calling in them rutting bucks. Another window on the right, window on the left, and of course my picture window. And then right over here is one of the limbs that I attached this video camera to for catching all the action. And this right here is my combination tree hut heater, barbecue grill, and cookie oven. Oh, the simple little pleasures of the hunt. A little hunt heater, grilled chicken, and a hot homemade yeast roll. That's a good hot drumstick right there now. Well, I'm getting ready to wrap this day up. Huddled around my little heater in my tree hut here. Ah, my little tree hut waiting for me in the wilderness. Nice spot coming in. He's a good 8. I think I'm going to take him. Thank you, Jesus. Well, let's go down and take a look, see where he ended up. I heard him crash just a little bit over there to the left. Let's go check him out. Wow, look at that. Big old Canadian whitetail buck right there now. Piled up between these clump of trees. Guess probably ran about 20 yards from where I shot. That little heart shot, that'll get him going. Well, let's get him a little closer to the camera. Get a better look at him. Getting her done. First thing right off the bat this morning. Here on the ridge. Nice big, majestic 8-point Saskatchewan whitetail right here now. Been a long time coming for this old pungo redneck. 8 seasons since I've pulled the trigger on a deer. Having raised those orphan fawns for these past years, I just haven't been able to bring myself to do it. But the past couple of seasons, having lost so many of my babies to predators, the coyotes and the wolves and the bobcats, has kept me mindful that these are, after all, creatures of prey, and it's all in God's plan. I won't have to depend on my buddies Dougie and Ben and Chester, keeping my freezer stocked with venison this season, getting the job done myself here on this clear but frosty Friday, November morning. You know, sitting in that tree all those days, daylight to dark, watching the sun rise and the sun set, all of God's creatures and their interactions with each other, keeps a man connected to the earth and makes him aware of his own mortality. The venison that is taken by the successful hunter is sustenance for his body, but all that is gained by the spirit of the hunt is sustenance for his soul. I told you I was going to get my redneck back.